Warning, this episode contains strong language or mature themes. Parental discretion is advised.
Hi, everybody. My name is Mike Chernevsky. I'm the host and producer of this podcast, Is Uncalled For. You may have noticed we are not doing live Fringe this year because of a COVID outbreak in this very house. I myself was not affected, but other people were. And that is why we could not do live Fringe this year. We'll see about next year. So in the meantime, you get us for virtual Fringe for the third year in a row. And want to thank all my guests for agreeing to the transition from in-person to virtual. And thank you. I couldn't do this without you, and you guys rock. So without further ado, let's get into this episode. Hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Welcome to this podcast is Uncalled For.
Well, the name of this podcast is Stuff Uncalled For?
This podcast is uncalled.
Podcast, all right. Well,
what's uncalled for about it?
What we doing, T1?
And he's like, what did you just say?
It's a bit of a slap in the face and an insult.
And they're going to take you back home.
Oh, that's going to be great for the football chart.
Yeah, it's kind of like, what is that character from Guardians of the Galaxy who takes everything literally?
Because it always happens. It always happens.
That is uncalled for, Michael.
And now, your host for this podcast, Mike Chernevsky.
Everybody, welcome to the podcast, and welcome for the third time now to the podcast, Lucas Stoneking and Daniel Rains.
Hey, 3P.
3P, yeah, the first guys to get a three-peat. If you discount all the times I recycled winning side coaches with Tim. So, yeah. Because I've recycled quite a bit from that podcast into this one. Yeah.
Hey, you gotta fill space when you don't have interviews.
Yeah. So, real quick, DoorDash update. So I eclipsed 4,000 deliveries all time.
Man, congratulations. That's cool.
Yeah. And a few tips of the trade. One, I've developed a habit of avoiding any order that's less than $5.
Very smart.
Yeah, because I on occasion get a deluge of like, okay, pick this up, we'll pay you $2.50 or $3, or it's an insult. Come on.
For sure.
Yeah.
You deliver in Missouri at all?
Yeah, I'll deliver in Missouri time to time. Try to keep in Kansas as much as possible.
Leewood is pretty good. Leewood's pretty good.
Yeah. I try to stay in Kansas as much as possible, but once in a while, I'll have to cross the state line. No problem.
Gas prices are pretty outlandish.
Yeah. Well, they're coming down. So that's good.
What's your most profitable area?
Well, I largely stick with the Overland Park zone that we talked about. Actually, at the map behind me, you probably can't see it. I stick with Overland Park Zone mostly because that's where I live. So,
Yeah, right on.
yeah.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, there are sometimes I will have to cross the state line, especially if I'm doing chess clubs. Most of my chess clubs are in Missouri, and our chess club office is in the Northland, again in Missouri. So yeah.
Is North Kansas City?
Well, technically Kansas City North, but it's close to North Kansas City.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you know the difference between the two, but basically North KC is its own like little suburb, and KC North just refers to KC proper, north of the river.
So that's like Briarcliff and over there by the Arcasy Casino, or no?
Our chess club office is closer to Harris.
Oh, okay. Oh, right on.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's just down. It's just down Choteau from Harris. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's an up and coming area. That's a really nice area.
Oh yeah.
It's busy for sure.
One of my more recent interviews. Do any of you guys remember the band Anything But Joey?
No, I don't think so.
No.
What's the genre of music?
They were more pop type band.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
guys. Yeah. I had their drummer on the podcast, and we were talking about how things have been growing lately, and one of the things that they're talking about right now is putting a streetcar line through North KC.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah, you'd get on the streetcar in the river market, and it would take you north of the river through North KC. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I love that streetcar. Have you ridden it much, Mike?
Yeah, I've ridden it a few times now. So yeah. Love
It's
it.
convenient. Like you could park somewhere where it's, not a lot of, traffic, and then just scoot on down.
I'm really excited about it's extended down to the UMKC campus and all that, but it's baby steps. Eventually, it's got to get out to our next of the woods. So eventually.
Nice. Have you taken the train anywhere before? Have you used the train?
Are we talking Amtrak now?
Yeah, the Amtrak.
Yeah. The last time I took Amtrak was probably 2010.
Oh damn.
I haven't had much need to leave town, but I have used Amtrak.
Don't you have a brother and brother that lives out of town? Or am I?
Yeah, one brother lives out of town.
Okay, that's right. I remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
You can't take the train to that, or where's that at? Does he live in Seattle? I thought you told me, or something like that.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, that's right. I was way off. Okie from Muskogee, that's for sure.
Yeah.
How's everything been for you? It's been a while since we talked.
Yes, it has. And particularly last time we talked, it was also for Fringe. So
oh yeah, cool.
Fringe, yeah. So,
heck yeah.
And due to circumstances out of our control, we have to do virtual again this year. So
hey, that's fine. As long as we get a chit chat, it's always good to talk to you.
Yeah, because we ran afoul of COVID restrictions.
Yeah.
What
I was gonna say, how often do you do this chess club? Is it every week or is it like every month?
Well, clubs during the school year, we do clubs all over.
Oh, that's cool.
And those are a weekly thing. But for adults, so if you guys want to jump in on this, we currently do casual play at our office in KC North.
Oh, cool.
Every Saturday night.
Oh, damn. Okay.
And we're also doing casual play over at the Christian College, not too far from my house, over at 75th Street. We do that every week, starting at
Great.
6:30 at the Christian College.
My wife and I, we get together and play Catan. I'm a big fan of Catan.
Settlers of Catan.
I know it's not. It's not the same as chess per se.
No, it's not.
We even got the expand. We even got a couple of expansion packs. So if that tells you anything, we've been real kind of diving into it.
Yeah, I do have the original Settlers. Since you mentioned that,
Do you really? Cool.
Yeah. You have wood for sheep.
Oh, for sure. Oh, what is it? Aggregate. I call it aggregate. I think it's the purple stone. I like the stone.
Yeah.
And we got what is it? Seafarers. We got that expansion pack where you can build pirate ships and such. So
yeah,
I'm still learning on it. There's so much a game can take for hours if you let it.
True.
So I really want to get like a 3D virtual board. Like have somebody 3D print a board. I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah. Now, Settlers is nothing compared to Twilight Imperium.
Okay.
That game takes 6 hours to play.
And this is not Catan. This is a whole different game.
Twilight Imperium.
Twilight. Okay, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ready for a 6-hour game.
I don't know. 6 hours is a lot.
Yeah, but
6 hours and then you lose.
but in fairness to Twilight Imperium, you need the 6 hours.
Oh, for sure.
There is a lot to do in those 6 hours.
Is it a board game or is it actual like cards? More of a card.
It is a full-blown board game. It is a space-themed game, so everyone's a different race, and they're fighting over supremacy. And similar objective to Catan. You need 10 points to win.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
it's kind of cutting out a little bit.
But that said,
so how many other go ahead.
Go ahead. No.
I was just asking how many other interviews you have on your docket of people to interview.
Well, just for Fringe, just for his Fringe program, I already got one out of the way. You're number 2.
Cool.
I got 2 more scheduled and 1 more I need to get scheduled.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Well, if we can ever find the time to do it in person, that'd be cool too.
Yeah. And
because you have a YouTube dedicated to it, right?
That's just my personal YouTube, and yes, I do have a separate channel just for these Zoom interviews.
Effing bottle of bleach, man. I get it.
Okay, hang on a second. Since we're on the subject of board games,
so that's the map right there, huh? Who's that?
I could use any of the boxes they have, but
let's ask.
That's one of my. This is one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's cool artwork. I like that.
Yeah. It's the obligatory Cthulhu set. So nice. This, by the way, is probably my favorite expansion of Smash Up right here, the Cthulhu set. Is a game that I like so much that I've been playtesting.
What's the price point on that? Do you know?
I think these are about 20 a piece for the expansion sets. Depends on the sets, because they have the base game's close to 30.
Nice. Yep. Okay, that's reasonable.
Mm-hmm. And I'm still playtesting stuff for that, and we'll be starting a new playtest period here very soon. Really excited about that. So I have a dedicated playtest team.
Awesome.
Yeah. And by the way, fair fact, how the game works is you have 2 different decks that represent different factions from like pop culture and everything. Obviously, some of them are Cthulhu.
Oh, cool.
And you just put them together. Everyone does this, and you score points based on fighting over bases. So,
all right, right on.
yeah, we'll need to get together at a Cardboard Corner or Tabletop sometime.
For sure.
Get some of those games in. Yeah.
Where's the tabletop at? Is that where Fudd Records used to be?
No, that was something completely different.
Okay.
Tabletop is at 91st and Metcalf, and the Cardboard Corner is right next to it.
I think I know where that's at. Yeah, right on.
Yeah, shortly after they opened, Dan sent me a photo of the place. I've already been there, and I know the owners of the Cardboard Corner. So.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Now I gotta ask, who's that picture of? Is that Kelsey Grammer behind you? The bald guy? Yeah. Is that Fraser
Only
Crane?
acceptable wrong answer in any trivia game. If you do bar trivia, that'd be Michael Ironside.
Okay. And who is he?
Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers?
Yeah, that's probably what he's best known for. Starship Troopers.
I thought it was Fraser Crane.
I had recently rewatched Top Gun, like in the past couple of months.
Oh, cool.
The original Top Gun, not the current one, because I'm not giving the Church of Scientology any money.
Yeah.
But it shocked me that one of the instructors in that film was Michael Ironside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he still living currently?
I think he's still alive.
Okay, I'll just make sure.
Check that.
You never know.
I can check that real quick, actually. Just go over to the.
Crazy. Michael Ironside. Is he like the boss?
Yeah,
he's
be pretty old by now.
Like
Yeah.
Commander when they first get to that.
Okay. Okay. He dies in the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's the one that has like a hand missing.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. Oh man.
That's one of my favorite like bad movies, Starship Troopers.
Yeah. Hey, it's cool. Science fiction.
Do you have any movies
that's very
you
old
know
school
are
science
terrible?
fiction, actually. Starship Troopers. So,
Yeah, that was like what, 90, 95, 96?
Actually, the original Starship Troopers, Luke, was a book.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Book, written by Robert Heinlein.
Ender's Game.
So Robert Heinlein wrote Starship Troopers back in the 60s. 50s or 60s, rather.
Oh, damn.
Michael Ironside, born 1950.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, Michael Ironside, born 1950. Do the math, he would be 72 now.
Sheesh. Okay. Very cool. Do you want to go ahead and ask them that question, you guys? About the movie?
Mike, do you have any movies you know are bad but you still love them? Like Starship Troopers?
Nice Starship Troopers. Well, I know there's some movies that are bad that I avoid, like The Plague. Like, say, Pulp Fiction would be a bad movie that I really don't like.
Not a bad movie.
So you're not a Tarantino fan, is what you're telling me.
I am not a Tarantino fan.
Hey, Dusk Till Dawn was pretty awesome. I like Antonio Banderas though. he's like no, he was in Dusk Till Dawn, right? Antonio Banderas. Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Luke, I guess we could talk a little sports right now. Luke, you wanted to talk a little bit about soccer?
Yeah, I'm excited for the World Cup to come into play, and that's in a couple years, correct?
Yeah, it's going to be 26, I believe, is when the World Cup comes here. And hey,
we'll
one of the streetcar plans out of Sunbats would take the streetcar out to Arrowhead. Yeah. So whether it'll be built in time, that's a different story.
And so, like, I got a question. What do you think they're going to do with you think they're going to hold it at the Chiefs Stadium? Or you think
they've already announced it'll be
Stadium?
They've already announced it'll be at Arrowhead.
Okay, just because that's the most it can hold, kind of, you think?
Yeah, because it is a much larger stadium than Sporting.
Dang. And I know that old Mahomes' wife is building the stadium over there, which that'll be a really, really cool stadium. Like the English Premier
right on the
League,
site
how it's
that
set
you
up.
suggested the Royal Stadium should go.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Interestingly enough, the Royals are looking at the sites that I suggested when we talked about it.
Which that would be what?
The one at 12th and Charlotte.
Okay.
Which is currently empty field.
Dang. Well, I'm sure they'd build it beautifully, and it would be downtown, right?
It would exactly be downtown. It'd be within the eastern part of the downtown loop.
Okay, there'll be that'll bring a lot of money to the city.
Oh hell yeah.
So.
But it can't just be the stadium. You have to build like restaurants and hotels and businesses around it too. So
very true. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. We should get some try to allocate some tickets to, I don't know when they'll be able to on sale or pre-sale, but that'd be cool if the Kansas Cityans would get the first crack at it.
Oh yeah.
And who do you think is going to be in the World Cup? You think Russia will get a spot?
This year or 26?
26.
I have no clue. It is too early to.
Hopefully,
it is way too early to make that call.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. But sticking with soccer, I went to a few Santa Fe games this year. They did double time in terms of leagues. They played a little bit in the UPSL and a little bit in the Midwest Prem, which is part of the Nissan network.
Oh, very cool. Setup. Did they hold any titles? Did they win?
Not this year.
Okay.
Not this year. UPSL, they finished dead last in their division.
Oh, bummer.
And Midwest Prem, which ends this weekend, they're going to finish third in a Division 4.
Okay. Huh. That's interesting to know.
Mm-hmm.
And do you get an opportunity to interview any of the coaches, players, etc.?
Yeah, after I usually reserve it for after wins, but I'll talk to a couple of the players like good game, and I've become pretty tight with Lucho, the owner.
So, oh, cool. Very cool. Yeah.
Whom you remember last time we talked, it is also a player on the team. So.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how old is he, if you mind me asking? Do you know his age?
He's a fairly young guy.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. And do they get the opportunity to play, like go try out for Sporting, or do you know? Or they're like kind of like happy with that? That's like a smaller league, right? Like
it's a little further. Yeah, it's if I'm going, it'd be like playing in the Isthmian League in England.
Okay.
So,
nice.
Just to give you, that's the best example I can think of for the NISA setup, which is a good setup, and I like it. It's close to a proper soccer pyramid. So.
Oh yeah, and where do they play at again? What's the location?
They'll play at different places around town, but this year I saw them play at Avila. I saw them play at Sporting Fields, and saw them play at Rockers.
Oh, cool. Did they play at the UMKC Fields or no?
They have not played at UMKC.
Okay, cool.
But Rockers is like right across the street. So
for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. I got to get an opportunity to get a chance to go out there sometime. I think it'd be fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They play under the lights, right? Sometimes.
Well, this year all the games I went to were during the day. So.
Oh, okay, cool.
So they didn't need the lights.
I got a
once in a while they'll have to play under lights if they're playing.
For sure. I got a buddy I grew up with. He has I think it's called Olama. He's got a coffee shop downtown.
Olama, they are affiliated with Santa Fe actually.
Yeah, and that's what I saw on their Instagram and their Facebook. I haven't reached out to him, but he's a good dude, and they're heavy.
Oyama are basically the Santa Fe B team.
Cool. That's very cool. I like I said, I grew up playing soccer with them, and they're good people. And sports and family and soccer, it's all kind of integrated together. I think it's really fun.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful thing about Santa Fe. It really is you're part of a family. Whether you're playing or just observing as a fan, you are part of the family. That's
awesome.
That's really special. Yeah. So they didn't do as well as I had hopes, but there's always next year. To get this year behind me, sports wise, oh my God. Yeah, you had fucking Stan winning the Super Bowl. You had fucking Stan winning the Stanley Cup. Yeah. And Chicken Hawks. Man.
Jayhawks. Oh, yeah. They can get another Wendy's commercial.
Never see him hold grudges like that. Lifelong, he'll never give it up.
Yeah. Yeah. And I heard about the Super Bowl ring that they only put one Lombardi on there, basically giving a giant middle finger to St. Louis. But
yeah, that is kind of.
But hey, St. Louis won the lawsuits. So,
yeah. So what happens for them? They just got
a bunch of money, and they're still trying to figure out how to divvy it up and find out what to do with it. So
maybe they'll have an XFL team.
They will definitely get the XFL. They are definitely getting the XFL back. So.
Yeah.
And hopefully they bring the Bauhawks name back too. So.
Yeah. So you don't root for the Rams anymore since they're LA, do you?
Nope, not since they. The irony, Luke, is that
there's a lot of irony
in LA. The first time around, I was a fan.
Yeah.
So I followed them to St. Louis, but I did not follow them back to LA. And could you blame me?
Nah, it seems like a big money grab, if I'm being honest.
That's entirely what it is, because last time I checked, LA doesn't really have fans.
Do you have any other teams you hold grudges against?
You don't like Liverpool, do you?
It's Manchester United and Chelsea I don't like. So Liverpool, I'm neutral on.
Okay.
Yeah. So, the Yankees. The Yankees.
Them damn Yankees.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know who won the MLB. What is it? What's it called? I'm sorry. World Series. Yeah, sorry.
World Series.
I don't follow baseball too entirely much. They play 1,001 games for sure.
162 each year. So
that's exhausting.
Yeah,
that's what baseball fantasy is. Terrible. It's just too much.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, I don't try to do baseball fantasy.
Even basketball. I did basketball this last year, and it was. Yeah. I don't even watch NBA. But it was hard.
NBA is in '82. NHL is in '82. Hockey. Well, obviously the Colorado Avalanche, I really don't like because and Detroit is another team I don't care for in hockey. So.
Isn't St. Louis coming to do like are they coming to Wichita or is it Topeka? It's one of those close by.
I saw the announcement they're doing a game in Wichita, but they're also doing a game in Independence this year.
Will you be going to that? That could be fun.
To be determined.
Okay. See, I'm not even aware who they play, so it's just like a friendly game, right?
Yeah. This would be like preseason type stuff.
Exhibition, yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mike, do you have an updated list on your DoorDash? Like, has there been any changes?
I stopped the list after like 3,000. Is it just became too much a pain in the ass to.
I was just curious if any of the top 3 changed.
Likely not. Likely not, because people love their Chipotle.
I just had Chipotle yesterday.
And people
So
love
good.
their Jesus chicken.
Except on Sundays.
Except on Sundays, yes.
Have you tried any new restaurants because of it? Like, have you found yourself going in any new places you kind of favor or no?
Hawaiian Bros.
Okay, okay.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's one.
Mr. Euros, you eat some lamb meat and
I
some
have not done.
baklava.
I have not done Mr. Euros yet. I've done Five Guys as a result of doing DoorDash.
Oh, Five Guys is good. Yeah. Yeah.
McAllister's.
Oh, that's pretty solid.
Yeah, that was good. What about Whataburger? Have you tried it since I moved in?
I have done Whataburger. So in this case, with Whataburger, it had nothing to do with DoorDash. It had everything to do with there's a Whataburger in Independence near the Independence Arena.
Cool.
Right there at the corner of 40 going into the arena. And I stopped right there after work with the chess club. One of my chess jobs is in Blue Springs.
Oh, damn.
So after we were done, this is a lunchtime club, which is quite a rarity. After we were done, I stopped by the Whataburger on the way home. And getting into the restaurants, that's the easy part. Getting out, that's
for sure
difficult. That's difficult. But the service there was fantastic, and they had a good hearts healthier options. So got to sub fries for onion rings. No, not onion rings, apple slices. And they did chicken sandwich.
Okay.
You did hear about that. They wound up in the hospital because of high blood pressure, right?
Oh yeah, I think yeah. I've seen your Facebook.
Oh yeah.
But that friggin' I think like a Whataburger is it's kind of all hype. They're just like sauce. They just got a bunch of different sauces. If I'm being quite honest.
Yeah, my mother was from Texas, and every time we drive through Texas, there's a Whataburger pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
Almost every major intersection, there's a Whataburger.
Yeah. See, my family's from Chicago, Illinois, and we would just do Steak and Shake. Like that was always just kind of I know it's not the greatest or whatever, but like I always had fond memories of
Steak and Shake's awesome.
Eating some Steak and Shake. Those little French fries are my favorite. Ooh.
Yeah.
You hate them?
French fries.
I like the burger.
I'd rather have steak fries. I want huge fries.
Oh no. Little
Steak and Shake is awesome.
Dish pizza.
You dish pizza.
That's where it's at.
St. Louis style pizza is pretty solid too.
Emos.
I like a thinner crust.
I like that deep dish.
Deep dish. Oh yeah.
I've only had
That's more Chicago deep dish. Yeah. Of course, we got a couple of emos in town too. So
yeah. I think I really enjoy a pizza shop, but like I think my new top favorite is probably like a Minsky's, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Minsky's is
hell yeah.
It is expensive and it's pricey, but like it's worth
it. They do good lunch specials at Minsky's. Actually.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. I have to check that out.
And yeah, second ever episode of this particular podcast, I had Trevor Martin on, and we got to talk about the Minsky's commercial that he did.
Oh, cool. Oh, he filmed it? He was in it, or?
Yeah.
What was this? Okay.
It's the one where Graham Zusi is delivering the pizza to the family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Trevor plays the dad in that commercial.
Very cool. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah. Well, guys, we do have just a couple of minutes left, unfortunately. I'm getting the countdown on my end. So.
Oh yeah, I see now. 7 months.
Yeah. So closing thoughts from you, gentlemen.
Closing thoughts. What would you say? You know, it was always good talking to you.
Oh
good to see you. And maybe we can get together and film something live action.
film something, we could do another podcast or just play a couple of board games over at tabletop.
As long as they're not 6 hours.
Yeah, 6 hours.
And it won't be Twilight Imperium, I swear. This takes less than an hour to play. So
Smash it.
I like that chunky.
Smash up, yeah.
What is that one? Is that a game?
I'm just saying that picture.
Cthulhu, man.
That's what that is on there?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's like a demigod, a demo, or whatever you call it, like a demon.
Yeah, kind of like an evil.
Okay.
So your homework for next time I see it, Luke, look up H.P. Lovecraft.
Okay.
Or
you have to send me some Will Wheaton playing it. I'm sure he's reviewed.
Oh yeah,
it,
Will
right?
Wheaton did play Smash Up on.
Will Wheaton. All right.
Wheaton.
Hell yeah.
And Will Wheaton's actually a card in Smash Up.
Oh no shit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I saw a video. Apparently, his parents just like stole all his money. Like even as an adult, he didn't know he was getting all these royalty checks, and they were just cashing them.
Oh, he was in Stand By Me, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
He was in Stand By Me, but I know him best for Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Wesley
Fair
Crusher.
enough.
Yeah.
Generation.
See, that's just.
All right.
I wasn't too interested in that one.
That was
Really.
Jean-Luc Picard.
Jean-Luc Picard.
Jean-Luc Picard, yeah.
Okay.
Sir Patrick Stewart, yeah. All right. Well, guys, thanks for coming back to the podcast. Third time. So
Hell yeah.
You're the charter members of the Three Timers Club. This podcast is uncalled for. So.
Yeah. Well, it's a 3P. We gotta make it a 4P.
Yeah, let's do it.
Do it in person so we don't have a time.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Have a great night, Steve.
This podcast is Uncalled For is hosted, produced and edited by Mike Chernevsky. Opening music is Cool Hard Facts by Kevin MacLeod at Incompetent.com, licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 4.0 license. The outro music for all 2022 Virtual Fringe Festival episodes is Open Door by Little Glass Men, licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution license. Please like, share, and subscribe to the podcast through your favorite podcasting platform. Like our Facebook page at facebook.com/uncalledforpodcast, and check out our blog with show notes at uncalledfor.home.blog. Thank you so much for listening. We will see you next time.